What if you were born not on Earth but on Mars, and your body was designed to survive only on Mars, not Earth? Yet, in the midst of it all, you fell in love with a beautiful girl from Earth. This is exactly what happens with our gardener.
Study lab is over. Gotta go.
Talk tomorrow?
I'm not going anywhere. I could just see her, you know?
His heart can't handle our gravity. It's too risky.
It's worth it.
You don't realize how far away you are until there's someone you want to be near.
Hey, Tulsa. Where are we going?
You wanted to see the world.
What's your favorite thing about Earth?
Dreaming.
You're so beautiful.
What is happening? You have to go back.
Tulsa, what's your favorite thing about Earth?
You are Gardner.
A space company named Genesis sends 6 astronauts to Mars with a mission to establish a human colony there. After months of traveling, their leader, a woman named Sarah, discovers she is pregnant. She informs Nathaniel Shepard, a senior official on Earth. This revelation causes concern among the team, but their mission to Mars continues uninterrupted. Eventually, they reach Mars, and Sarah's delivery is imminent. She gives birth to a baby boy, but tragically passes away due to complications caused by Mars's low gravity. Shepard examines the newborn's medical reports and explains to the senior team that Mars's gravity is drastically different from Earth's. Because of this, the baby's heart and bones have developed differently. To ensure his survival, the baby must remain on Mars. Shepard decides to keep the child's existence a secret. As time passes, the baby, named Gardner, grows up on Mars and turns 16. Having lived his entire life with just 14 other people, Gardner is highly intelligent but knows little about his mother or father. While exploring the research camp where he lives with astronauts, Gardner discovers a locker with his mother's name on it. He hacks into the locker and finds a USB drive and a ring. Gardner wears the ring and checks the USB drive, which contains a video of his mother enjoying time with a man. Gardner assumes this man might be his father. He takes a screenshot of the video to keep the man's photo as a clue. Meanwhile, Gardner frequently chats online with a girl on Earth named Tulsa. Tulsa tells him about her dream of living life freely and traveling the world. Gardner responds wistfully, saying he wishes he could do the same. Surprised, Tulsa asks what's stopping him. Gardner explains that he suffers from osteogenesis imperfecta, a condition that makes his bones fragile, confining him indoors. He also tells her he lives in a penthouse on Park Avenue, but Tulsa doesn't believe him. Later, Gardner is seen driving a vehicle recklessly on Mars, resulting in an accident that detaches his oxygen supply. As he struggles to breathe and nears death, Kendra, a woman who cares for him like a mother, rushes to his aid. She scolds him, saying she loves him and doesn't want to lose him. Gardner becomes emotional, and Kendra notices the photo on his desk. Realizing Gardner wants to uncover his past, she contacts Shepard and requests permission to take Gardner to Earth. Shepard refuses, explaining that Gardner's body isn't adapted to Earth's gravity, and he would need surgery to survive there. Kendra convinces Shepard, and Gardner undergoes surgery, followed by rigorous physical training to prepare him for life on Earth. 2 months later, Gardner tells Tulsa over a video call that he's coming to meet her soon. He begins his journey to Earth with Kendra by his side. Upon landing, Gardner undergoes several medical treatments to assess his ability to adapt to Earth's environment, but the tests show that he's not fit to live on Earth. Since Gardner cannot survive on Earth, preparations are made to send him back to Mars. When Gardner learns about this, he secretly escapes and steps outside under the open sky for the first time without an oxygen mask. Overwhelmed with joy, he relishes the freedom, and as it starts raining, he experiences rain for the first time, thoroughly enjoying the moment. Meanwhile, Kendra is deeply worried about Gardner's disappearance. She remembers that he often spoke with a girl named Tulsa and sets out with Shepard to find him. On the other hand, Gardner arrives at Tulsa's college, calling out her name when he sees her. At first, she doesn't recognize him, but when he introduces himself, she slaps him, frustrated by his 7-month absence. However, they soon embrace, and Gardner follows Tulsa to her classroom, watching her attentively. During class, The teacher asks who invented the light bulb and the telephone. Tulsa answers Edison, but Gardner interjects, correcting her by saying Edison invented the current, while Nikola Tesla developed alternating current. His impressive response earns him applause from the class, making Gardner very happy. After class, Tulsa asks Gardner where he's from. When he says Mars, she bursts out laughing, dismissing his claim. Gardner then explains that his mother passed away when he was born and that he's come to Earth to find his father. He also tells her he's new to Earth and doesn't know anyone. Gardner shows Tulsa a photo of his presumed father, convincing her to help him in his search. Before starting their quest, they visit Tulsa's house, where she grabs some money. However, Kendra and Shepard arrive just as they are about to leave. Kendra urges Gardner to return, fearing for his health, but Gardner refuses, stating he's determined to find his father. Ignoring her pleas, he escapes again, and Kendra chases after him. Shepard also joins the pursuit in a car. Amid the chaos, Tulsa arrives in a helicopter to rescue Gardner. However, Tulsa struggles to control the helicopter and it begins to lose fuel, wobbling dangerously. Just as it's about to crash into a warehouse, Gardner and Tulsa jump out, narrowly escaping a massive explosion as the helicopter crashes into the building. Witnessing the blast, Kendra and Shepard fear Gardner has perished. However, upon checking the wreckage, they discover that Gardner and Tulsa had already escaped and were now on the run again. Gardner and Tulsa rent a car and continue their journey. Along the way, Gardner spots a horse and is visibly frightened. Tulsa finds his reactions odd, but still struggles to believe his claim of being from Mars. Gardner shows her the photo of his father, but admits he doesn't have an address. He also reveals a ring belonging to his mother, which he gives to Tulsa. When Tulsa searches for the ring online, she discovers it's a uniquely designed wedding ring. The two manage to locate the address of the designer and head there. Meanwhile, Kendra receives a call from a doctor who informs her that Gardner's blood reports are concerning. His heart cannot handle Earth's atmosphere, and he needs to return to Mars as soon as possible. If not, his life is at risk. Alarmed, Kendra teams up with Shepard to find Gardner immediately. Tulsa and Gardner, filled with joy, visit a market to buy clothes and camping gear. They then locate the man who designed Gardner's mother's ring. The man provides them with a bill containing an address. Tulsa and Gardner decide to head to that address, but during the journey, Gardner's health worsens drastically. His nose starts bleeding, and he collapses unconscious. Seeing this, Tulsa rushes him to a hospital, where the doctors are astonished during the checkup. Gardner's heart is significantly larger than a typical human's, and his bones are quite unusual. Realizing that Gardner had been telling the truth all along, Tulsa finally believes his story. Gardner regains consciousness and urges Tulsa to leave the hospital quickly. The two quietly escape and reach the address given to them. Upon entering the house, Gardner finds the man from the photo with his mother sitting inside. Overjoyed, Gardner shows him the photo and explains that Sarah was his mother who passed away giving birth to him. The man, however, reveals that Sarah's death was accidental. Gardner, in denial, insists that he is his son. The man, annoyed, begins to call the police, but Tulsa intervenes, explaining that Gardner doesn't know anyone on this planet and came all this way just to meet him. The man then reveals that Sarah was his sister, not his partner. Shocked, Tulsa turns around to find Gardner missing. She rushes to the beach and finds him there. Gardner tells her that the man isn't his father, but his uncle, and he can feel his mother's presence in this place. He declares that he wants to die here, where his mother once stood. He walks into the ocean, but Kendra and Shepard arrive just in time to save him. Seeing Gardner's condition, Shepard breaks down in tears. Gardner then asks him what his mother was like. Shepard replies that she was fearless and kind. Hearing this, Gardner realizes the truth and asks Shepard if he is his father. Shepard tearfully admits that he is. An ambulance arrives and Gardner is taken to the airport, where a special plane is ready. They board Gardner onto the plane and take off to distance him from Earth's gravity. As the farther he gets from it, the better his condition becomes. However, Gardner's health doesn't immediately improve. Seeing this, Shepard takes control of the plane and ascends at full speed. Once they reach zero gravity, everyone starts floating in the air, and Gardner's health finally stabilizes. After some time, they return to Earth and begin preparations to send Gardner back to Mars. Although Tulsa is heartbroken, she doesn't stop Gardner from leaving. Gardner returns to Mars, life goes back to the way it was, with Tulsa and Gardner chatting as they used to. And with that, the movie concludes. So, friends, how did you like this movie? Do let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon so you don't miss any future updates. See you in the next video. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.